just after half-time in the reserve grade game. Josh is into his 5th sandwich for the day. He's decided this time to go the ham and cheese toasted sandwich. Let's capture his initial response.
Out of 10.
Good.
What do you give it out of 10?
I'll wait till I finish to give you that.
No, give it to me now.
He's still trying to get over his $6.10 300ml bottle of Coke at the pub across the road before the game.
What a joke.
Guys, welcome back for another edition of the Nighttime podcast. Big Andy.
Evening, gentlemen. How are we tonight?
Good, mate.
Thanks,
Joshy.
Andy. How are we, boys?
Good, mate. And Damian.
How are you going, guys?
Filling in for Kenny.
Filling in
Big
for
shoes
Kenny.
to fill up there, up the end there.
I can do it.
You can do it.
You'll be right.
that's it,
Full
mate.
faith.
Well, let's get straight into it, guys. Crew review brought to you by Steak and Chops, mate.
Yeah, the good old Steak and Chops. Thanks for
Yum,
sponsoring this first segment.
Yeah.
Get up there and get some good meat. Yum.
Absolutely, up at
Delicious.
Tanilba Bay.
Tanilba Bay.
Yeah.
And he also delivers down here on certain days, certain areas. So, yeah, get on board.
Yeah.
Get in contact
for
with him
sure.
and he'll definitely see if he can do a delivery to your residence.
Place of abode.
All right. So, yeah, the game of the weekend, guys. Honestly,
Thoughts?
yeah, I thought we were
not.
pretty good. Right up until it was anyone's game, right up till probably last 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think Penrith showed why they're the team to beat this year.
They were
I was
good.
pretty impressed with them.
Yeah.
Their halves, they just play with so much speed. Just attacked our edges and
In saying that, I thought our half and one of our Showtime favourites, Kurt Mann, had a blinder.
he did. Good game. Yeah,
Mate, I don't think if he missed the tackle, he got straight back up and chased that person down. He
Yeah.
played outstanding.
What about what you think of Stafford Tower's try?
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, the palm.
Set up by Kurt and then the palm, yeah.
Yeah, good to see.
Yeah, he left. Was it Dylan Edwards?
Dylan Edwards
Yeah,
on the ground.
Well,
yeah.
Dylan Edwards is no slouch. He's a good fullback.
No, it was just
So-
got him just he didn't flush with the palm to
He took
the
him on.
in the chest and
But I thought we contained the likes of Viliamu Kikau on that, which
Yeah.
is a hard job to do.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Well, who that was that was Kurt on that side?
yeah, I think it was actually, yeah. And even their halves, we sort of control them to a certain period of time.
Yeah, probably Cleary more so than
Jerome,
Jerome. I thought Jerome was awesome. He was probably
he's
the
just
best
full
player on the
full
field
of
for me.
energy.
He's just.
I thought there was a couple of key battles that they probably just got over us. I think Crichton just got over the top of Bradman.
True.
Kept him quiet. Our back rowers were probably kept a little bit quiet. Barnett was a little bit quiet and not through.
Maybe that had something to do
just-
with the coldness.
Geez, they've got to give the ball. Wait, they're not giving the ball early enough to Bradman Best. Watching that game, it felt like he was rushed in every decision that he had.
It looked like he was a bit smothered.
Yeah.
But I would, in saying that too, like I know I touch on it a lot because he's a good friend of the show's, but I'd like to see Kurt have full control more. It just showed in his kicking game. Like, no disrespect to Blake Green, he's got a good football head, he's a good player, but you just look at the two difference of the kicking game, and
Definitely.
just direction. I think since Mitchell Pearce has gone down, I think Kurt's stepped up to another.
Oh, 100%.
And let him go, let him have control. I say.
Yeah, I think Blake Green's he's got a pretty important
Oh yeah,
role to play, and his kicking game's pretty important to us.
His kicking,
But-
unfortunately, his kicking game was
Yeah.
probably not the best. He did
No,
did
but
a 40-20,
he's-
didn't he?
he's-
Was that last
Yeah.
week's game?
No, that was the game before,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
In Josh's
But,
defence, it was cold, so
It was very cold.
It was freezing.
It was very cold.
freezing.
I got. Oh yeah.
But we've got to give those two time to gel
Oh.
too. And I know we mentioned it last week. Those Panthers halves have been playing together since under
19.
sixes. as
even
well.
Crichton,
young
even
too.
Crichton as well.
Yeah, that's right.
There was a
that's
few of
right.
them.
So we've just got to give him a bit of time to gel, I think.
Oh, that's
Like,
right.
We can't expect too much. It's his second game back from a pretty major injury. So
to be honest, especially with all the injuries we've had, I'm quite happy with the way the team's performed
yeah,
so far. Yeah, there's little areas I would like us to improve, but
yeah.
our whole spine was pretty much gone at one stage.
Yeah.
So I think we're going along pretty all right. So,
Yeah, I think the scoreboard was more a reflection of how good Penrith were as opposed to how we played. So
yeah, well, that's it too. Like you got to give.
you got to give credit where it's due. You got to
Even their
you gotta give
forwards,
credit, yeah.
James Fisher Harris.
Oh, he's a beast.
He is a gun.
Oh,
if David Clemmer watches a game of James Fisher Harris, David Clemmer's just running the ball up, taking the tackle. Where's he? He's not. He's got no.
I did
guts.
notice there wasn't a lot of offloads from us.
No.
We were lacking in that department this week.
And it's a shame because usually like Tyson Frizzell likes to offload, so does Mitch Barnett. Clemmer likes to offload. Like it's something that needs to be looked at.
I think they're those key areas that Panthers just got it over us. They just they did a good job controlling that. So.
I think the try from the scrum broke our back. That was from then onward.
And Adam O'Brien said it in the press conference.
They've trained on it.
That they trained that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, there's a bit of controversy around that too, but with the push in the
In the scrum.
and then holding our players in the scrum so they couldn't break to
But unfortunately,
clean up the inside. So
unfortunately, it's on the scoreboard.
Well, Ivan
it's on
wasn't
the
happy with
scoreboard,
it,
but-
like, with the way we took them on.
it's not a bad tactic, but
No.
hold the players in the scrum and push them backwards, and it just creates that spot on the inside. So
They didn't like that either, too.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of things that happen in the game where you think, oh, that shouldn't happen, but it does. So.
Penrith were too good, but
That's
our defence in the first half was
yeah.
very good.
I was feeling good at half time.
Oh, so was I.
Even 20 minutes in the second half, I was saying we had another
that-
Dale from the last tackle.
Final tackle.
From the final tackle was saying to him, mate, we're close enough. We've got Ponga. We're close enough for Ponga to win this for us. But they just jumped away at the end. And
Up until the 67th minute, I reckon we were still in it.
Must correct that, actually. It's the final whistle.
what do I say?
Final tackle. That's another mob.
Ah,
Yeah, they.
final
whistle.
Yeah,
final
Dale.
whistle's much better.
But,
Shout out to Dale if he's watching.
Yeah, good man.
yeah, he was. We'll be doing a few things with him later in the year. But, like, you've got to give Penrith credit. Like, they're the team to beat. And
Definitely.
it showed. And a lot of credit must go to Ivan Cleary. You know, a lot of people bagging him out, and they were sort of back to the young, juvenile, joking
Do you reckon
self.
the Panthers just flicked a switch and just went bang bang?
I reckon so.
I think they're just getting to that age where
Yeah,
they're starting to work it out.
But did you notice the difference in the 2 weeks? They had to tone it down, and because people were whinging, they nearly got rattled by the Broncos. They went back to Penrith. They could do their own stuff they wanted again.
I think the crowd
There
got
you
him
go.
home too.
Yeah, that crowd, too.
It was a good atmosphere. Like we were all there, and
and
it was a mad atmosphere.
And to be honest, their fans, I'll give them a 10 out of 10. I didn't see anything bad from any of their fans. So
Like,
I thought they were pretty well.
the ground announcer gets them going, and they go. They really.
I hate that. I hate that.
Oh, that was annoying. It's starting to get annoying.
Actually,
Screw.
funny you say that, because Big Andy would have heard this. We all travelled down together, and Crazy Lady had that on in the car, didn't she?
Yeah, I told her what I thought of it too. I told her what I thought it sounded like. It's probably not.
Not PG rated.
Not for the show.
Yeah, it's probably
But
not
she
the time and
she
place
had the
now.
last laugh, and she got the biscuits this time.
But
And
actually, didn't we have a bet last week?
yeah, but
that
I
you-
couldn't find
Yeah,
a
we
pink
did.
jersey to fit in. So
Well, you need to actually go and buy one because that was the bet, wasn't it? That you had to go and buy one.
That's like Josh saying he can't find any skin to put a tattoo on.
he can find some. That's
Exactly.
locked in.
And
Hey,
you can find a jersey.
if we find a jersey big
We'll
enough
tie
to
it
fit
around
in,
your head as a bandana or something.
yeah, we can do something. I'll honour me bet. I won't back down on it.
I'm not backing down on the tattoo either. Just
No.
don't have time.
I
just don't have a weekend yet.
if I could have, if
Or
I
a
could
Monday to Friday. I work.
if I could have found one to fit me, I would have worked.
We're
I'll
keeping
do it.
you awake, Smitters.
Oh, mate.
Big day, eh?
Oh, big week, mate. You know how it is on the tools.
Yes.
Anyway, but we all had a good time down there, Josh.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good.
We've
Tried out some of the food.
Yes, we did. We've got a segment coming up later where we'll talk about the food, but the food was pretty good. I was impressed.
Yes.
A lot better than McDonald Jones.
Yeah,
McDonald Jones doesn't even go
Different
near.
league.
Doesn't even go near it.
It's like comparing a, a la carte to McDonald's, really. the two, like the McDonald Jones to Penrith. But we'll touch on that a bit later. But
What's wrong with McDonald's?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
I'm not saying it's bad, but you know,
Because McDonald Jones is bad.
well,
would
I
agree
did see that. I did see that Fong pie you had.
Yeah,
That
I
was pretty
know.
ordinary.
There was some good standouts. Obviously, Braden Musgrove played pretty good again. Stafford Toa played good.
Yeah, I thought he played. quite well.
Tuala was a bit quiet.
Yeah, he was.
He didn't really do much.
Ponga played well in defence, I thought, rather well.
And
Braden Musgrave had a good game.
Connor Watson wasn't too bad in the lock position. He played. I think he played pretty much the whole first half.
We won't give too much away for our night of the round.
Nah, Smith's man, Jesse Sue, had a good game too. I thought he was good when he came on, so
Yeah,
gave him some good go forward.
Once again, like, you know, I don't want to touch. I do mention him a lot, but seriously, like they say, Tyson Frizzell was by the year, and he speaks for himself. I tell you what, he's a close second. Just he just does you little things you need, and he never backs down.
No.
I see. There was a game there. I think it was the Tigers where they arced up at each. A few of them arced up at each other, and you seen that. I thought, oh yeah, you wouldn't want to pick him, would you?
No.
No, he's going well for us.
No.
But
Been a good pickup.
24-6. Unfortunately, got beat, but that's just the way it's going at the moment.
We have to fight another day.
That's just the way the strawberry milk flowed that night.
That's right. That's right. But anyway,
Yeah, all right.
rest is this week. We'll see how we go there.
Yes.
Fancy bit of KFC.
Yeah. Bit of chicken. Well, let's move on to around the grounds, eh, guys?
Yeah, that's brought to you by Mobile Travel Agents. Obviously, the first game of the week was our game, 24-6 to Penrith. The first Friday night game was a good tussle. Titans 30, Rabbitohs 40, getting over the line there.
70 points scored in that game.
Yeah, it was a
Big
hot.
points, though, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Especially in the second half. The Rabbitohs come back in the second half.
Titans, David Fafita in that first half. How
what a
good.
beast.
He's a bit of a machine, isn't he? They were saying something today. They were saying, who do you feel is the better forward, Viliamu Kikau or Fafita? I thought.
Fafita's got it in the bag.
Fafita.
I don't know. That would be a hard one to pick because they both offer, you know, a lot.
At the minute,
Yeah,
At the moment,
you got to go
Fafita.
You got to go
Yeah,
Fafita.
yeah,
Just on. He's got speed on him running. He can run that good line.
yeah.
Fafita can do it all himself, whereas Kikau needs sort of his playmakers around him. Where
Yeah.
Fafita's just bang.
Yeah.
See you later.
He's a machine.
Yeah, Kick-out's good at running the hole, but
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Eels 46 up in Darwin over the Broncos
Yep.
6.
Yep.
Our four-man Gary would be happy on that result. He actually went up there apparently. Flew up to Darwin on
Yeah,
Thursday and spent the day up there with the
Ringworms.
with the Crocs.
Ooh.
Yes, so that was a good win by the Eels. A couple of good tries in that game too.
Oh, definitely.
Like
Yeah,
freakish tries. That Moses try was
Yeah,
pretty
the
impressive.
kick. Yeah.
I tell you what, but the next one shocked me a bit.
What was the next one?
Well, the next game was Sharks 12, Bulldogs 18,
Yeah,
getting
Bulldogs
on
get over
with their
the-
first win.
Over the line.
The
Yeah,
Sharks
good on
could
them.
not even get a try. Even they kept getting disallowed.
Oh,
after
they must
disallowed.
have had 5 or 6
Yeah, they
tries
did.
disallowed, or
5 tries
just didn't get over the
disallowed.
line. Like.
How do you go on that hit from I forget his name, the Cronulla bloke?
The shoulder.
Yeah.
For the,
Oh, yeah, the send off.
Yeah,
No, he got Simbin, didn't he?
Yeah,
he got
Simbin,
Simbin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on report he's looking at 4 to 6 weeks or something.
Yeah, I think he's copped the
I don't like it. I don't like it.
It looked good. It was a good hit.
It was just a good tackle. Hard
You
enough.
got to wrap your arms around, but that's
Oh, and there's another one too on Anzac Day.
As long as it didn't. I'm all for the shoulder charge, as long as it doesn't come in contact with the head.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Like, we're not playing
It was
marbles.
a different one because he kind of used the inside of his shoulder as opposed to the outside. The outside.
So we're
of the
not
arm,
playing
so-
marbles.
No,
It's a contact
yeah.
sport.
Yeah,
As long
that's
as it
right.
doesn't hit the head, let him go.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know, if it hits the head, penalise them, whatever. But if you're going to come at me, shoulder charge me, and you hit me in the shoulder or the chest,
Yeah.
Well, so
Play
yeah.
on. Yeah.
There's one in the next game, and I know you're going to give the score out in a second. But there was a player sin bin in that game, the Cowboys second rower, for the same. They said it was a shoulder charge, contact with the head. It was a head clash. It was a straight out head clash. His shoulder was.
Well, the referee, the actual referee. Well, we'll talk about it. Raiders 24.
Yeah.
The referee didn't want to.
Well, I can't think of
in
a
the bin.
worse sin binning in the NRL era.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty ordinary.
In the last 20 odd years, I can't think of a worse sin binning than that one.
But-
That's terrible. And that's all. That's a knee jerk reaction with this new 18th man thing, with the rules surrounding the 18th man being brought into the game, where you need a player to be. It needs to be a foul act or whatever they're going to call it, and they have to be sin binned or sent off before you can activate the 18th man. So the referee or the video ref seen, oh mate's injured on the ground. He's not going to come back. We're going to do something, otherwise we're going to get criticised because they're not going to be able to bring the 18th man in. Or you're going to have to go.
But that's an
sit down
accident.
for 10.
That's an
It was a head
accidental
clash.
head clash.
It was a head clash.
That's going to happen.
Yeah, that's,
You know, like
and I've been waiting for it to happen. I've been waiting so we could sit down and
there's
talk
a few
about it
things
like this.
that need reviewing in the system.
They've got that wrong.
Yeah, they got that
wrong,
massively wrong.
I agree.
Yeah, but anyway.
But that was a good game on Saturday night.
Oh,
that
what?
game.
Awesome comeback.
The Raiders, yeah.
Yeah, what's
Raiders.
going on with the Raiders?
Who
Second
knows
half.
what's going on with them?
The second half just fell asleep. Yeah,
They're good.
I thought they had that game in the first
What,
half.
they took Penrith for a bit of a run at one stage a few weeks back, and now it's just down.
we got them next week. So or the
They're going to
week
a big game
after
against
this,
South
so-
Sydney on Thursday,
Yeah, so that, I can see that being a big game.
and that's down in Canberra.
Yeah, us the Knights Raiders game
It'll be nice
a week
and cold.
after this. I can see
Yeah,
that being
I'll be there for that one.
massive for two.
Is that at
teams.
Canberra?
No,
In
it's
camp.
in Wagga.
In Wagga, yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
in
the Wagga
Wagga.
one. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wagga. There's
At
no such.
McDonald's Park.
There's no such place as Wagga. Just so you know, guys.
I lived there for a while.
It's Wagga Wagga.
Oh,
Sorry.
Anyway, back
There is
to
a beach
yeah,
there.
woo.
there is.
There is a beach there.
Yeah. there you
I just
go.
call it Wagga Wagga.
Beach
Well,
in the river.
the next game was Tommy Turbo brilliance again, 40-6. And what does Coach Maguire do?
Let him go. Well, he's
No, he's just got to find a way to get the boys up. And
That's
and
right,
rally.
but at the end of the day,
you
Give him a
can't
chance
change
to
your
then-
there's
coach.
only so much a coach can do. It's up to 13 players on the park to bring a result
Yeah,
in
that's
after
right.
that. So I think a lot of that needs to go back to the players. Like you look at, players such as Brooks.
Yeah, Luke Brooks needs to stand up because he's done. He hasn't really done much since his first game in the NRL.
The only
He's
one
in
that
a really
I,
tough place, isn't he?
the only one that I can really see on the weekend or over the last few weeks of the Tigers that's really having a dig is James Tamir, and then the coach pulls him off and puts him on the bench.
Yeah, I think Dewey's been good for them too.
Yeah,
the 5'8".
true.
Also,
Well, for 30 minutes, they had him on Manly. They had Manly running.
Yeah,
do.
they look good. And then all of a sudden, Tommy Turbo kicked in the gear, and that was it. It's gone. Just
And
took the
Manly just
game
went
away
away
from
with
them.
Dane Laurie's been going all right in fullback position.
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
Tigers.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
been. He's
There's
probably
just a
been.
few key players there that just it's
They
like
just click.
they don't want to.
Yeah.
To me, they'll be spending. I'm Maguire. There's a few there that'll be saying, okay, pack your bags, you're going to reserve grade for a week or two.
Yeah. He's got nothing to lose.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I think their reserve grade side's winning
Going
the
pretty
comp
good.
fairly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they undefeated.
Western suburbs, yeah.
They
I think
undefeated?
they're going
Was
pretty
that
Yeah,
well.
them?
So.
well,
Oh, it's the Panthers that are undefeated.
Kaya Cooper, that plays for the lower grade of Tigers, he's actually Newcastle. He's a Ram Terrace boy.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so he's the leading try scorer for the competition. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe it's time to bring a few of them boys up and.
Yeah.
Well, he did play for the Knights, but got the opportunity to go down there.
all seriousness, I know he's better than me. He's playing NRL, but what does Brooks offer that team?
Yeah, Brooks is in a really hard place. If the Tigers win, it's someone else's doing. It's Adam Dewey had a
True.
good game, or the fullback had a good game. But if they lose, straight up,
Straight up,
it's
it's on
Brooks'
him.
fault. So,
Yeah.
but I reckon if he went to another club,
That's right.
he'd kill it.
That's right.
Yeah.
We only had this conversation the other week.
Yeah.
Where players go to different clubs and they click in again.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's the right piece
Fit
of the
for the
puzzle
Tigers.
for the Tigers.
Do you think
Yeah.
Craig Fitzgibbon might look at signing him for the Sharks?
I wouldn't.
Nah.
Personally?
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen at the Sharks. I don't know.
Adam Reynolds.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
Will Chambers is at the Sharks now.
Yeah, well,
He played for Newtown on the
my
weekend.
hot mail I've heard is that Adam Reynolds wants to stay in Sydney,
Yeah,
so I
wouldn't be
reckon he'll
surprised.
end up at the Sharks.
I wouldn't be surprised if he
Well,
stays at
did you hear the Broncos
Yeah.
want to throw big money to the giraffe, Daly Cherry Evans?
Really?
Really?
Isn't he contracted for 55 years at
Yeah, didn't
30
he?
million a year or
Contracts. Oh,
Forever,
that,
man.
that's the thing. I think Manly need to.
something? They'd have to let him go. He
need
signed
to
a 10-year contract, didn't he?
Yeah, need to free up some space.
Yeah, wouldn't they need to pay out
And
his contract, but
he'd be
not-
7 or 8 years into a 10-year contract.
There would be some way that they could get out of it
Yeah.
if all parties agree.
Yeah,
You know what I
there,
mean?
there was
So-
another article somebody wrote today or yesterday that the Tigers should be chasing Kalen Ponga. Like,
They
how
can
much
chase him.
money to get
They can
Kalen
chase him
Ponga?
all they want.
How much money would they have to throw at him to get him to leave Newcastle?
Well-
He's on what 1.1
Okay.
odd million here.
What do we got? What do
You're
we
gonna have
got?
to throw 1.5 million at him.
yeah.
Then you're going to have to tackle 35,000 screaming Novocastrians that won't
Oh,
let
yeah.
him out.
Oh, that's not their
Exactly.
concern. Their concern's their footy team, but.
But it's not going to happen. You know what I mean?
No, KP's not going.
When hell
anywhere.
freezes over.
He's pretty happy in Newcastle.
I don't think he'll go anywhere.
Nah,
I don't
nah.
even think he'll
He's
go to the
got
All
good
Blacks.
mates
Like,
here now.
all that garbage. It's not going to happen.
Well, the next game was Roosters 34. We're Dragons 10. I thought that
didn't
in my
think-
tipping comp, I actually thought the Dragons might have aimed up a bit
So
more
did I.
in this
Because
game.
they have been going well.
Yeah.
And what about that tackle on Morris too? They got sent off.
Who got sent off?
I forget his name. But he got sent off for.
Yeah.
Oh, the Dragons winger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both the wingers
there's
are in
two.
a bit of hot water.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I think they've both
unfortunately,
been
I
suspended,
didn't
haven't
really get,
Ravioli and the other bloke. Yeah.
I didn't really get to
Rapier
watch.
or what, no, Rapar- yeah,
Rapar-
Yeah, something like that.
I didn't really get to watch that game because
In the end, Roosters
I was
went
too busy
ran
playing
away
2
with
up.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
I'd love to have been in the dressing room. I reckon they would have got a roasting off Hook.
the Dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Dragons have been up for a few weeks. I've kind of been waiting for him to stumble like this, but
See, the-
personally, but
While we're on the Roosters, what was your take on old mate getting off on the high tackle from last week?
yeah, I thought it was average.
Oh,
I
Victor
thought
Radley.
It,
Victor
I
Radley,
thought it was
that's it.
average. Yeah.
Absolute garbage, if you ask me.
Well,
Yeah.
if Victor Radley gets off, the other fellas, I reckon, should
That's
have got
right.
off too.
So that's another thing that needs changing is this whole judiciary system.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
joke.
well,
But anyway, that's a whole different kettle
As
of fish.
as
but-
Jeff Toohey would say, someone's got to be held
Held
accountable,
accountable.
That's it.
and there's got to be
No
an
one is held-
investigation.
no one is held accountable.
But yeah, I won't go into. I'll leave that for the team list. But yeah, Sam Walker, he's going to be a gun.
Yeah.
The
Anyway.
next game was Melbourne Storm 42, Warriors 20.
Yeah, that wasn't too
Storm
bad,
just do
but
it every
It was a good game.
But
Storm just know how to do
the
it.
Warriors had a lot out.
Yeah.
And a lot of young
Oh, the
kids
Warriors talking
playing.
to him.
They
What
had a
about,
lot.
what about what Nathan Brown did? Put two of us a check on the wing and debuted
know why?
the
Yeah,
young
Do you know
fella.
why,
Well,
Bill?
yeah, RTS
Why?
said that he would go there, yeah.
He
He
said
debuted, I think.
he said about this young kid that played fullback. He said, if you need to play him. He said, you moved me for him to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So he's put his hand up and said,
well, he's
"Mm."
going next year. He's off
Yeah.
to rugby, so
But that was a pretty
yeah, it's a
generous
big
thing
call.
off,
He's,
yeah.
he's obviously thinking about the club there and the team, so
That's
top
credit,
bloke.
credit
Like,
to him.
Yeah, I'd take my hat off to it. But
Yeah. yeah.
all right, guys, that's around the grounds for this week, and yeah,
Brought to you by Mobile Travel Agents.
That's the one, Georgie.
So head down to Belmont.
she's mobile, mate. So
Oh, that's right. Well-
Mobile means she comes to you, bro.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, we'll take a short break and we'll be back in a moment. Yeah.
all right, guys, welcome back. What caught my eye? Brought to
Yes.
you by Remarkable Impressions.
Yes. What caught my eye? Would you like me to start, Smithers?
Sure, mate.
Well, my what caught my eye was the passion that Trent Barrett showed after his first victory for the Dogs.
Yeah.
I thought that just him in his press conference after the game, giving all his players the credit that they deserved for that victory because
Yeah.
they've been doing it tough the
Yeah,
last
it's a
couple of
gutsy
months, and it's giving me goosebumps now just thinking
No,
about
that's
it.
good.
I think that every coach should have that passion.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a high pressure job, but isn't it?
Yeah.
When you're not winning, so
Yeah, when they're
to
losing,
win.
they look at Maguire. He's getting the kick in the boot. So yeah, good on him. Damo.
What caught my eyes, well, Thursday night when I was at the game at Penrith, walking into the stadium, I catch Fox Sports recording me. Walking in, so yeah, I just got out the flag and started waking it.
bit of a celebrity.
Yeah.
Hey,
You should
Waving
have had some pom poms.
you should have had your flag.
No, I couldn't take that. So
We'll hit Miss Porsche up and hit him up for some pom
Some
poms.
pom-poms. Yeah, good one.
You might have to ask Clemmer for that one back.
Yeah, I asked him for him on the weekend, but yeah.
Andy, what caught your eye, buddy?
I've got two.
You can't. Sorry.
The rule is one.
Okay, you can have two.
All right. Firstly, not many people know, but I spent a little bit of time in the army, so Anzac round caught my eye, and the ceremony before every ground. I thought it was really good this year, so well done. Good. So that was my first one, and the second one was Paddy Cummins. I don't know if you follow the cricket, but he's donated $50,000 to a charity in India. They're over there at the moment playing with the IPL, but he's donated some money so they can buy some oxygen machines to treat the sick. So I thought that's a pretty,
That's a
people
credit
a lot.
to him.
He's a wealthy man, but there's people a lot richer than him that.
You got to feel for the poor buggers over there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's terrible.
It's bad over there.
It's terrible. But yeah, no, I thought that was worth a mention.
Based on the Anzac ground, I reckon the NRL done an outstanding job for every single game. A credit to the NRL for.
Well, that's what caught my eye. Well,
the only thing I didn't like about it, Bart, is they talk the Roosters Dragons game up as like it's a semi-finals game. It's just another club round.
To me, that should. Okay, they've had it this year. Give it to another club next year.
Yes,
and I hope this year we get a home. Next year we get a home. Anzac. To be honest, that is my favourite round of the year.
Yeah,
to me, that is my we're all there at Penrith. How they walked out together and that music, I had goosebumps. I love it. And
it was good.
It's like I said, this is my favourite round. To me, it means a lot, like for what they sacrifice. And we're gonna, in a few weeks' time, we're gonna have something from the podcast outlining what we think of the Anzac Day. So we'll have something come up. But I love that Anzac round.
Anyway, that's just
the whole how the NRL put on the. Good on them. And this is my only other option too. I think we should have like some double headers for Anzac round or something.
Yeah,
make it really.
The suggestion I'd make for him too is, there's a lot of PNG players in the league now too. I think we need to mention something special about them and what they did for the Australian. And,
100%.
And the Kiwi soldiers.
I actually spent a bit of time in the army too.
In PNG,
Yeah, Salvation Army.
Yeah,
but,
right.
Well, apparently New Zealand want their game, their Storm Warriors game over in New Zealand.
I'm
all for
I
that.
like it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I reckon so too.
100%.
We've always had to travel to Melbourne to play it.
So, nothing against this Magic round. I think it's great too, but I reckon Anzac round is the Magic round because without them sacrificing what they did, we're not here today.
That's it.
I mean, we've all got our heroes. We've got our heroes of football players, but end of the day, they're the real heroes.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So that's what caught my eye anyway.
Absolutely.
And
hang on, that was what caught my eye.
Yeah, so what's yours?
well, we caught it together. And my second one was.
Just adopt somebody else's. Caught my eye.
No, but that's. I look forward to this round every year, without a doubt. I love every game, but that just is a standout.
Yeah, I know the Knights Anzac jersey they used to have as your favourite jumper as well. So.
Yeah. So
that is our only Anzac jersey.
Well, hopefully that'll change. But the second thing that caught my eye was the Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah, after the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many dozen did you bring home?
Yeah, how many
We had to think of my little daughter and kids and that.
Well, we're glad we took the ute down.
Yeah, Andy says to me, how about we go halves in a 12-pack? And I looked at him and went, 12-pack? I'm getting a couple of dozen. We bought a couple of dozen home and Miss Porsche was,
She was happy?
Oh, wasn't she ever?
it was like Christmas.
Is there any
They're
left?
the best down there.
No, they're all gone. But it wasn't, hello, Dad, how you going? It's, where's me donuts? So, God love her.
Pretty good. Definitely
Shout out to
better,
Krispy Kremes.
Yeah.
better. Definitely straight out of the oven.
Wow, they were good, especially with a hot cappuccino.
Especially when they're fresh too.
They were good. But that's what caught my eye for this week, guys.
Yes, remarkable impressions.
Yes.
Thank you.
Pretty
for them.
remarkable. Anyway, it's that time of week again.
Yes, it's time for Smita's Mailbag, brought to you by Feral Archery.
Yes. And
What do we got this week, Smitters?
we got a few again. As I said, I only limit it to a certain amount because we can't take the whole show up as mailbag. So, anyway, I've filtered through a few there, and this one is: why do you think only some of the clubs did the Anzac jerseys? It would be great to see them all get involved. John from Cohiba.
John, I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
I agree with him. I think it's more the fact that it's more a financial type of situation for some clubs.
We'll get a sponsor involved.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have thought in 2021 most clubs are getting their jumpers given to them. I can't imagine too many clubs are paying for their gear.
I think, to be honest, there was a few that did and a few that didn't. I think it's...
What do you think of the South Sydney Anzac jumper?
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I knew what it was about.
Yeah.
But, okay, if you don't know any history or much background on Air Force and that, you wouldn't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, it was blue.
You know, and that what the symbol.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't know.
No.
See, I'm more for. To be honest, I thought the Tigers was a good one.
Apparently Manly's too with the DYRSL.
Yeah,
I like the Manly one.
I didn't. I thought the DY RSL could have been a bit. That was just too
Yeah,
full.
I like the colours, but I like the
Apparently the
concept.
design on the shirt was actually from like the DYRSL.
Yeah,
okay.
it was
Well, that's
taken
good,
from a
yeah.
photo, dawn service photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, see, I like things like even, Penrith wasn't much, but they had little touches of the. So it was more than
And they
what
even had the New
ours
Zealand
did.
flag and Australian flag on the side.
Yeah.
So I think the NRL should get onto it,
Well,
and
us as a club, we didn't.
that's
Our
right.
club itself didn't.
We haven't
have
had it for
an
years.
Anzac jersey.
As Andy said, that's my favourite jersey. Like if
Yeah.
I wear my night shoes, that's what I wear. I've got two of them. That's how much I love it. One that I wear and a fully signed one.
I wonder
on the corner
if
there,
one
but
of the fans out there knows why it is that the Knights aren't doing anything for.
apparently, this is what I was told because I did ask about it at the start of the
Right.
year. It's only home teams get to do it, but then there was some away teams.
There
that had
was,
it.
yeah.
So it don't make sense to me, but hopefully maybe we could ride it in and get it next year. Get a new one. I'd love to see an Anzac jersey. I'd love to have the
Yeah.
opportunity to
Oh, yeah.
design one.
Where did Manly play on the weekend? They played at
Bank West.
Bank West, yeah.
Yeah, they played away.
And they were the away
So-
team.
Dragons.
Dragons didn't have theirs this year, did they?
No, they had one. Yeah,
Yeah, they had
Dragons
one,
won
yeah. They both had one.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. That's
Warriors would have had one.
Rabbitohs.
Yes. Storm did.
so why didn't we?
Broncos had one.
So why didn't we?
I think we're the only.
All right, I'm going to throw it out there.
Bulldogs, yeah.
Right,
We
Josh.
were the Bulldogs did have one,
Yes, they did.
and
they?
Knights were the only away team that didn't
Yeah,
have it.
Bulldogs
Josh,
had one.
I can give it to you this week. That's your homework, mate, to find out why from the Knights we didn't do it.
Surely you know someone at the Knights you can
First name
You know.
basis.
Oh, I've got some contacts.
hit them up.
Now I'll see why.
All right, that was a good question.
It was a
I
good
like
question.
it. Yeah, good one.
What
But,
was his name again?
John from Cohiba.
John. Thanks,
Thanks,
Johnny.
John.
Good work.
But so, while we're still on that, just watch this space for an Anzac thing coming up in a few weeks' time.
You heard it first.
Yeah. Anyway, next one is I see Alex and Tegan McKinnon had their twins yesterday. I just want to give them a shout out and say congratulations on the birth of
Yep.
Audrey and Violet. Julie Thomas from Curry.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. That's
Yeah, well-
great news.
Yeah.
Great to see Alex
Two girls.
come with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's
Yeah, no, good on him.
That's awesome.
yeah, it's awesome.
At one stage he may have thought that was out of his
Never gonna
reach.
happen,
So yeah, that's a
Also good for Tegan too.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, she's been a powerhouse.
She's
sorry.
been a powerhouse for him, but now
And
she's got
that's their
that.
third girl too.
Yeah. So nice for their.
You reckon they'll be going
sister
for round
and
4?
baby sister.
See if we can get a boy.
Why
not?
I don't reckon. I think
not?
they'll be happy with 3. Well, they've got a big enough car.
Yeah, well, true.
Who knows?
Anyway,
Yes, we'll have to
That's what-
watch this space.
this one's for you boys. How was the food at Bluebet Stadium last Thursday night? Tarek from Sydney.
Tarek.
Tarek. That was unbelievable. The toasted sandwiches, ham, cheese, and tomato toasty.
Yeah.
I think
Cinnamon donuts.
I think we have some footage of that.
Ooh.
Oh, Josh,
Yeah, he smashed it.
Yeah, I did.
Sandwich.
I smashed it down.
we
pretty
might
quick.
talk to the producer about see if
If
we
we
can
can
throw
get
that
that
on. It was delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the food was awesome. So yeah, toasted sandwiches, it was kebabs,
They were that good.
cinnamon donuts.
They were that good. The food was that good at Penrith that I would be happy to travel down there and watch the Knights play there every weekend because the food was good.
Well, what's your out of 10 for the whole food? Like, each one? Out of 10 for each one you go? Out of 10.
For where?
For all
Each
of it,
bit-
the whole
the
lot.
donuts, I'll give them a 9. They were good.
Yeah, I
What
was
about
going
your
to
cheese
say it.
The
and
cheese
toasty?
toasty was 10.
Yeah,
But
10.
their
Yeah.
FPOS wasn't working, so I had to wait a fair bit.
I was eyeing off
That
the
sucks.
kebab. I wish I had a
I wish I had a kebab too.
But I had a
They had a lot
garlic
of varieties
pie,
down there,
and it
lads.
filled me up a
That's
little
right.
bit. So
Oh, speaking about food, I know it's a drink related, but I went to Penrith.
Oh god.
Here we
Penrith,
go.
Penrith Club couldn't even get a can of Coke.
yeah, what
Could
you
not
what
even
you
get
pay
a-
for a 300?
I paid for a that size
bottle.
bottle,
How much?
$6.10.
You got it ripped off.
I was like, you could tell that I was in bloody Sydney.
Yeah, lucky you only paid $3.
Is
to
it
get
tight
into the
ass
game.
Tuesday today or something? But
No, no, it was tight ass Thursday because I was down.
I
in
didn't see a
the-
hot dog at
true.
the footy.
yeah, there was hot dog.
I didn't see one.
I
But,
didn't see one.
The Pluto pups look good
The
too.
Pluto Pops were
Yeah.
massive.
Unfortunately, we didn't get
kebabs.
any freebie food because
No.
Smithers wanted to try and get Kalen Ponga's boots and took forever.
Carlin Ponga's boots.
Yeah, that's why we were hanging around the fence because you wanted
Oh, yeah,
his
they had the
boots.
bus.
No. We were trying to get Crazy Lady boots off Penrith.
Ah,
Close.
all I
They're
had
both
was-
footy players.
You
all
got
I
some
had was
photos with
boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both footy players. You're close. But it was a good week, a good day. I enjoyed it. With you guys.
Geez, the
and-
tolls are expensive, but I sound like a tight
Yeah,
ass,
but-
but
You are.
Yeah, but hang on.
Sound
We
like.
must say, when you get on that new Eastern distributor,
you
that's
mean
what
the
it's
North
called,
Connect?
North Connect or whatever it is.
North Connect, yeah.
You're supposed to go all the way through. Not get on, pay your toll, and then get off the first exit.
No, it's the second exit I got off.
Well,
I stuffed up.
anyway, poor
Good
Joshy.
save.
But it was a good trip.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good night.
Well, I reckon we should do it again more often.
Yeah, we will. We
Yeah,
will.
We'll get a bus down this time, and yeah,
When do we play? We play Wagga this weekend at.
Next weekend,
next
Wagga.
weekend.
I'll be down there.
It's at Wagga Wagga.
So we might after that start organising a few
And
nighttime
if,
bus trips.
yeah, if
Yeah.
any of the fans that watch this show, if you're interested in getting a bus trip down, get in contact with us and we'll try and organise.
Yeah, we'll have to
One.
see how many fans we'd have to get. How many people for a bus?
And
Yeah,
what
I'll
the cost would be.
Do we know how big the buses are yet?
Floor boy Gary.
Floor boy,
Yeah, how big the bus is there?
wake up.
About 36-seater, I think.
Okay, yeah, so
Oh.
36. That sounds good.
Would you drive, Gary, so we can get on the beers?
I'll just collect the money at
Get on the beers.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll look into that. But next one is because we've got a few.
We might get our producer to drive.
You can't even stay awake for the show. let alone drive
Hear
the
that,
bus.
producer?
Anyway, next one. Do you think David Clemmer deserved to get charged for that hit on tour? He accepted the early plea and was penalised $1,600. He fought the charge. He would have to pay $2,100. And that's anonymous.
Well, to tell you the truth, no matter what, it's not Clemmer that's paying it.
No,
No,
It's the
but
club.
it's the carryover points that hurts him. Right? So
To tell
no,
you
I don't think he.
On
There's
Clemmer,
nothing in it.
I-
It's a penalty. Play on.
he needs to aim up Clemmer.
Oh, mate, I like him.
Yeah, I like
Needs
him
to aim
too.
up big time this weekend.
Yeah, he'll come through. Like it's Clem Dog, mate. He'll
Hey,
be
he's
right.
trimmed down from when he was at the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, no.
I've seen some photos of him at the Bulldogs to now. Oof.
We've still
he's
got a
trimmed
few
down.
more, so we've got to keep going, guys.
Right,
Okay.
keep
Yeah.
talking.
There we go.
Who drops from the side with the return of Lee, Tawala or Toa? Regardless of the decision, could either of these players be utilised elsewhere? What does their future in the first grade side look like, aside from injuries sustained from Matthew Smith?
I don't
Is he
think
your
either of
brother?
them drop out.
No, he's not.
Oh,
Okay.
last name sounds.
I reckon Braden Musgrave drops out personally, but
I don't know. I don't think you can drop him on his performances.
Oh, yeah, he's been good, but yeah, it's not bad with these young guys, young kids coming through. He's given
Probably-
2 or 3
He's the only one that
games.
scored our try.
It's probably to
Inari Tuala.
Yeah,
You reckon?
Tuala.
To be honest, like, I'm a fan of Edric Scissorhands. I like him. I think he's great. But he should play reserve grade.
Yeah, no, I'd bring him back in. I'd bring him in for Musgrave.
No, I wouldn't.
I'd send Musgrave back for a few weeks, and
Yeah,
Edric's only going to be back for a week or
Musgrave's
two. He'll
had
be
a
injured
good
again
game.
anyway.
Well, there's talk that he's going to go back to play for the Sharks.
But I don't think it's.
Oh, really?
I don't think it's fair on Braden. He's done nothing wrong. He's played exceptionally well in both games, and Edric's just come back. I think he should be reserve grade
You
for a week.
pick,
I agree.
you
I
pick
agree,
your
yeah.
stronger 17,
Yeah,
I reckon.
yeah, Edric's got to be in there, but
Yeah.
he's probably going to miss. You're right. Probably Braden Musgrave just based on games that he's played for the Knights.
Yeah, but it's not bad. Musgrave's had a taste. Musgrave's had a taste now. He's had a couple of games, 2 or 3 games. You'll get
To see him,
at NRL level. He's been good.
see him take that high ball.
Yeah, he's a freak in the air.
Yeah.
He's
It was
awesome
like
in the air,
AFL
so-
style.
Yeah,
So-
I was looking at it and I said, yeah, that's the
the
basketballer in him.
Yeah. So, but no, that's some of the positives to come out of this year. Toa and him coming through. Like,
That's right.
I think Lee can go, and those guys can fill that winning
Yeah,
spot
that's
now.
true.
So,
Anyway, next one, last one. With the injuries we've had to key personnel and seeing how we've adapted to the new rule changes, where do you think we will finish on the ladder? Originally, I had us at 4th or 5th. Now I see us being in that few sides fighting for 7th and 8th. Ashley Robinson.
Well, Ashley, I tend to agree, but we'll finish 6th.
I think we can come back and finish 6th there.
I think I've said right from the start of the year that I've got us in that fighting for the 8th spot. 7th.
I think 6th or 7th.
Yeah.
A home final
And then
is good, like, to give us...
Yeah.
But-
Pierce going down doesn't help us.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
That's
So,
it,
Yeah. We've got to have a big charge. Like, we've got the Roosters this week.
It all
Then,
starts this week then.
The Raiders are struggling. But yeah, if we drop those 2 games, we're 3 and 6, 3 and 6. Like, we need to go on a good charge to get any higher than 7 or 8.
But it all starts this week then.
Yeah.
We've got to win these games.
Everyone, Smitty. We've got a late mail
Oh,
in.
here we go.
Another
Oh.
late mail. Late mail.
You're right there, old fella. You look like you're struggling standing up.
Thanks, Floorboy Gary. Okay. Where can I obtain some nighttime shirts and jackets? Oh, that's actually it's good. Through us here at the show, or Remarkable Impressions on Facebook. They do all of our jackets and our shirts and hats and stuff. But we also have some new stuff coming up. So
Yeah, right.
just watch your space. But on Facebook, Remarkable Impressions. I'll drop one of us a line here on the show, and we can hook you up. There will be a shipment arriving this week.
You won't be disappointed.
Very, very warm.
I can't
Here's
wait.
one of your
Especially
special
those
shipments.
jackets. I can't wait to get one.
Yeah, it is one of my special. Chappelle packed
on the
it.
boat.
Chappelle
Chappelle
packed
packed
it.
it.
Yeah, right. Another
But, hang on a minute.
Oh.
Hello, Nighttime Podcast. Yeah, just hold on. For you, Josh.
Ooh.
Ooh. It must be that chair.
Hello. Yep. Okay. No worries. I'll see what the boys think, but definitely we could see what we can do, because it'd be good to have him on. Yep. Okay. All right. Bye now.
Was that the lady you saw at Panthers Leagues Club?
No comment, but it was Mrs. King. Mrs. King is requesting that we try and get Josh King on the show.
Oh, so it's Josh's mum.
Yes, she's actually been watching the show and has requested that we try and get Josh onto the show so that he can get back into the night side and play good performances like Brady Jones and Kurt Mann have done after being on the show.
King then.
Well, we might have to see about something about that. But last week it was Mrs. Wilton, now Mrs. King ringing you. Oh, you're on a roll.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's Smita's mailbag for this week, brought to you by Remarkable Impressions. All right, guys. Welcome back. It's night of the round time, brought to you by Josh.
brought to you by Burger Urge. Get yourself down to Burger Urge at Glendale and Green Hills
Yeah, very nice.
Yummy, yummy.
for your tummy. But let's get into the night of the round. I'll start with my 3-2-1 this week. Obviously, outstanding performance by Kurt Mann. He gets my 3 points. Connor Watson, his effort in the first half, gets my 2 points. And my 1 point goes to Stafford Toa.
Fair call.
Anyone have any disagreements there?
No, they're pretty good.
Well, it's all
Alright,
subjective. You pick
Damo.
Mine, I'm going to go 3 for Callum Ponga and no, sorry, like that one start. Kurt Mann for 3, Callum for 2, and Tyson for 1.
Yeah, fair enough.
Big Andy.
Well, I went Kurt Mann, 3 points.
Kurt Mann, yeah.
Jaden Brayley, 2 points. And my 1 point went to Jesse Sue.
Jesse Sue.
Yes, slightly over Stafford Toa. He's my special mention.
You can have
3
one.
only.
Mate, Smithers
All right, my
has 7. I'm allowed to
Your
have
6?
My
4.
6. Oh, I might just have. Yeah, no. Obviously 3 for the man, Kurt Mann. 2 for Musgrave. I thought he played rather well. And I was tossing up between Ponga and Jesse Sue, but I can't go past Sue. I've got to give him the 1. And a special mention to Caleb Ponga.
You've
If I'm
stitched
not-
me up here.
if I'm not
All
allowed
of
to
you
have
have
a
changed
special
yours.
mention, you're not allowed to have a special mention.
Have you stitched me up or what? All of you's changed.
You
I
didn't have
asked you
mine
3
written
2
down.
ones before the show, and you just stitched me up.
You didn't ask me mine.
Well, I did.
Okay.
No,
Anyway, but to be honest, like, you know, a lot of people might go, you know, Jesse Sue, but they've got to watch the little things he does, you know.
To tell you the truth, I reckon Jesse Sue should play 8 coming this weekend and put Dave Clemmer on the bench.
Really?
Oh, that's a big call.
That's a massive call.
definitely big
Yep.
call.
We might have to get Clem on the show next week. and tell him
You know
what
why?
say.
Because Jared
That can happen.
Hargraves
Yeah.
is on the bench for the Roosters.
Gotcha.
When they come on at the same time, him and
Oh, you reckon?
Clemmer?
You reckon another standing ovation soon been for Clem?
Well, he's got to be wherever
I hope
Jared
so.
is. Wherever
If it happens at
Jared,
the end and we're winning,
yeah, wherever Jared is, Clemmer's got to be there.
You
So
reckon?
I reckon.
Maybe we got to send Kurt a message to say Clem for a standing ovation soon been.
yeah, I don't want him in the sin bin.
in the city.
No, the last 10 minutes, seconds
Yeah.
again. You know that was pretty good.
Yeah.
It might cost him weeks because he's got
Yeah.
that charge from
Yeah.
the week before. So
But how good was that? But the only player in
Yeah.
history that I know to get a standing ovation
Oh.
for a sin bin.
it was. If you're in the crowd,
That
you
was
it
great.
It was something
was
special.
good.
Yeah, it was
Goosebumps
good. It
material.
was good.
But anyway, that's the night of the round, and I dare say, looking at this, Kurt Mann's making a move.
Kurt Mann's definitely made a move on last week's performances, but I think Jaden Brayley's still in there,
Yeah.
leading the way, closely by Tyson Frizzell.
It's a a few horse race really. So we'll
Did
go down
Ponga
to the
get
next.
any points then? Ponga's-
He got a special mention.
He got a special mention, but no points. So
Okay.
he went from.
Did
he nearly got a
Damian,
one.
did Damian give...
What?
Oh yes, sorry,
Yeah,
Damian did give 2 points to Ponga.
He did get it.
He stitched me up.
He was going to be a 1 for me, but yeah, I was in between him or Jesse too. So,
Okay.
but
Anyway,
just
that's-
back on that.
Anyway, we got there in the end.
Just back on that too, while we're touching about Ponga, goal kicking. Barnett or Ponga?
Barnett.
One word.
Ponga.
Barnett.
Barnett.
Yeah.
So it's a toss of a coin.
It takes the stress off.
Head him up.
Takes the stress off Kalen when he and he can do his own job.
Yeah. I'd like to see Barney have it for a bit.
Yeah.
I'd like to see us scoring some tries, so we've got that dilemma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
True. All right, guys. Anyway, that's night of the round for this week. And Damo, fan of the week time.
Fan of the week goes to Brody Holly. Congratulations, mate.
Brought to you by Sports Power Newcastle,
Yeah.
Beaumont Street, Hamilton. Get down and check out some of the good stuff they got there. And yeah, we're going down to get the kids some stuff there soon.
So
So,
how old's Brody?
He is 10, I think.
Ah, good on you, buddy.
Nice.
a big Kalen Ponga fan too.
Yes, loves KP.
And
Yeah, well done.
He's not
They-
the only one.
they travel from Sydney down to the games all the time. Too.
Credit to
Yeah,
him.
nice. Yeah, good on him.
Oh, yeah.
All the home games and away.
His mum, Kylie, she was a big help setting the show up at the start as well, helping us
okay.
out. So,
Yeah, no, good on them.
no, good on them.
Yeah.
They well deserved this
Yeah.
week. And Sports Power $50 voucher coming your way, young fella.
Beautiful.
Congratulations, mate.
So, yeah. Anyway, let's, while we're still on to Sports Power and things like that, we have a few giveaways coming up, so I just thought I'd make mention of it. We have in our hands here the $50 meat pack, thanks to Steak and Chops.
Yeah,
So
just pass it up this way.
there's going to be a few
that
of
way?
these.
Yep,
There's going to be a few of these
They
giveaways.
have the
No, I'm
best
going to
meat.
Tinnible Bay. We'll go halves.
Righto.
There's going to be a
I'll give it
few of
back.
these giveaway
Yeah.
through the year.
You can have that one. I'll
How,
have next
how
one.
that's
Give it back.
how that's going to be one is everyone that's a member on the show is going to get put into a thing. You'll have a number, one to say, 1,500
A
or
random
whatever.
generator, that's
That's
what they call
it.
it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be on a little wheel, and they'll spin it. And if your number comes up and you win the $50 meat pack. So it's a members draw.
Right.
The next one is the all important one that's Josh has got his eye on. Sayers Inc. $500
give it to me
tattoo
now.
voucher.
No way.
I need it now.
$500.
That pays for me tattoo.
What number am I in the chocolate wheel?
You're 48.
That's not on the chocolate wheel. This one.
Ooh.
Oh, well, give it to me then.
That's
Thanks,
worth a
guys.
lot.
This is actually it is on the chocolate wheel. This is for YouTube subscribers. If you subscribe to our YouTube
I
page,
subscribe.
yeah,
Subscribe.
Yeah.
I think it's already got my name written on it. Yeah, no. So thanks to John Sayers Inc. He's
Yeah,
give us,
good on him.
there's two of these to be won.
Really?
One at the start of the year, one at the end of the year.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
All you have to do is to win is to be a subscriber on YouTube, and
Good prize.
$500. I'll let you have a look at that, Josh.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Go
good
subscribe
prize.
to the
Do
YouTube
I get to
channel
choose
and
the?
you'll be in.
I'll choose the winner.
No, it's
Random.
were you asleep then?
Yeah, no.
I think he was.
It's the subscriber.
Yeah, and then it goes on the wheel.
Put everyone's
Yeah,
name
but-
in it.
I'll set the wheel up so it's
Okay.
just got my name on it.
Sometimes the wheels are spinning, but the hamster's dead. But you can play with the wheel. And the next one we've just been
That's a
given
strike on you.
today is a $100 voucher for from Mobile Travel Agent. From Brooke Jackson at Mobile Travel Agents is a $100 gift voucher.
Yeah, good sir.
So,
So
I
we've got the Sayers Inc. tattoo.
yeah.
We've got the
Steak and chops.
meat
And we've
pack.
got-
Yeah.
And
we've
this,
got the travel.
yeah, I'm going to give
discount.
that away next week, right?
Righto.
So that's going to be in the kids zone. So you send your entries in of the kids at the game this week, and we'll discuss it on the show next week. And the best one wins a $100 voucher.
What's the name at MTA?
Mobile Travel Agents.
We
So
might have to talk to her about our end of year
end of year
trip.
trip, yeah. So if you're watching
Yes.
Brooke, we end of year trip and one of our sponsors, we'll end of year trip. So Mobile Josh means they come to you.
Yes, thank you. I'm aware of that.
And so that'll go next week to the kid zone, nighttime kid zone, who we think the best kid at the game is. Like,
So get your entries
so
in.
get your entry in, send it in to us, and you could win the $100 voucher.
Yeah, good stuff.
There's a lot more coming. There's just a few for this week, and then we're launching next week the Junior League competition.
We are.
To win a full team set of jerseys, customised to whatever your club's theme is.
Yeah.
It'll be like if it's like the Warriors, I have the Warriors. Except for the sponsor on the front will be Nighttime Podcasts.
Yeah, righto. So,
We're going to sponsor the team that wins with the jerseys, and thanks to Ticker Clothing.
if you're tied up with a junior club and you're struggling for jerseys or whatever, you want to fit one of your teams out. Yeah.
But the
Yeah,
thing is,
let us
too,
know.
a lot of people think,
Got to be in it to win it.
our team doesn't win a lot when they're not going to be the team of the week.
That might be the team we're looking for.
But the thing is, that's not how it wins.
No.
To make it fair on everyone, they submit their photo. We'll pick so many a week to put up on the site, or the friends, family, whoever gets the most likes, that wins that week. And so then it goes to whoever wins each week. We'll go to the draw at the end of the year, and then whoever votes, the fans vote for whoever wins. So we're not picking it.
So
They are.
it's like that show that they used to do on the
TV.
on the footy show, the fatty show, the fatty game.
Cracker
What's it?
Fat.
Cracker Fat, yeah.
Cracker Fat, wasn't that when they had to hit the dolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
one.
you mean Junior with the big man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
Similar sort of kind of thing, but so say you put your young kids in, you tag all your family and friend to vote, and
Yeah.
So whoever wins gets the most votes wins. So it's out of our hands. It's
Yeah.
up to everyone else.
To the
then.
general public.
But anyway,
And I tell you what, there's some good jerseys. You'll see next week on the show one of example of the jerseys that this company makes. So yeah,
so does the club get to pick whatever colours, whatever they get their club colours? Yeah, there's got to be, if you've got a young bloke or a young daughter that's
or anyone
playing
you
rugby
know,
league,
yeah.
anyone you know, if their club's struggling, even if they're not, they want a set of jerseys.
Even if you
Have a
go,
look
oh,
at
we've
that.
got jerseys. You can use them for warm-up jerseys or
Yeah.
training jerseys.
Yeah.
But I mean, a free set of jerseys.
Yeah,
Can't go wrong with that.
yeah.
So yeah, there's some good quality stuff too. So custom made to however the design they like with the podcast on the front.
This logo on the front.
And I'll throw it out there too. We might do throughout the year, maybe do a couple of do some guest appearances to some of the winners at the training sessions. Maybe take the cameras out and extra incentive for
Actually be the fat man, the big man.
What are you looking at me for?
I was looking at Josh.
Oh, okay,
He was
fair
looking at me. He was looking at Damian.
Yeah, maybe we could, and feature
Could be any of us.
feature him on the show, and something else a little for the juniors out there.
Yeah.
So there's another incentive to win. So there's a few more things coming, but that's just the ones I want to drop this week, and but get onto it. Get onto it. If not, I'll have them. I'll have the tattoo voucher.
I need the
Just got to
tattoo voucher.
subscribe to our podcast.
Anyway,
our
what
YouTube
else is
channel.
happening?
All right, guys. Team list Tuesday, Andy.
This is it. Team list Tuesday,
Tuesday.
brought to you by
Tuesday.
your mates, Say's Inc.
Yes,
that's
I
not
got
his
me
mate,
voucher.
yeah,
I got me
but,
voucher. I got me
what's that?
voucher.
You better watch that
Here
voucher,
it is.
Dean.
Right, eh?
You might try and take it.
Tough game this week, the Roosters, but we're at home, 7:30.
Roosters. We got them covered.
7:35 on Saturday night. Yeah, we can win the game, but it's going to be another
Based
tough
on that
game.
game, based on this game, it'll be the first game I've missed, home or away game, in 5 years.
Well, they've been carrying you for 5 years, so we might get up this week.
Just Tedesco.
Yeah, no Tedesco.
Gone.
Well, he's been named.
How
That's
can
his
he?
third HIA.
HIA. So
He's been named. I
that's
think,
what I mean. But how can they? Is this a case of Roosters can do what they want again?
Well,
That's it.
Kurt Mann had to have the week off.
Yes, he did.
I thought if you failed a HIA, you had to have the week
Nathan
off.
Cleary had to have a week off.
They cleared the HIA, they said,
Well, why didn't he come back on?
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's
after the game. They cleared them.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
It's a case of Roosters do what they want again. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
more or less the sombrero.
yeah. Anyway,
There's
let's have a
rules
look
for
at the teams. The man we just spoke about, James Tedesco's been named at fullback.
I hope he doesn't play.
Yeah, fingers
I hope he
crossed.
doesn't play as well, but I've got a feeling he will.
Yeah, but I just find it ridiculous that there's rules for some.
Yeah,
You know.
we say that, but we can't really criticise the
But
Roosters.
he would have come back on.
We can't criticise the Roosters, but with their handling of head knocks, like if you look at, they've got a pretty
Boy
good track
Cordner.
record of looking after their players in that area. Like Cordner.
Yeah, he
Friend.
might be all right, but
Yeah,
if you go off,
the rules are the
and
rules.
well,
Yeah, I
he
agree.
obviously failed the HIA.
Yeah,
Otherwise, he would have come back on.
yeah.
So
he
how
failed
can they
that
say
trial.
that he didn't? You know what I mean? It just doesn't add up to me.
I'll be honest, I don't understand the rules well enough to.
No, it's-
To explain how he's been named, but he's been named at fullback. So Daniel Tupou on the wing, Josh Morris and Joseph Manu the centres. Brett Morris is their other winger. Their halves, Drew Hutchinson and the young kid we spoke about before, Sam Walker.
Which one of the Walker brothers is?
Ben, I think,
Think
it's
he's
Ben's
Ben,
son. Yeah, Ben's son.
Oh, is he
So
related to him?
Yeah.
it's his son.
Oh, it's his son. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's going pretty good.
He's going real good. Yeah, only
It just
look
goes to show, but where before people saying the Walker brothers are not good coaches, I'm telling you, look at this kid.
That's his son. Yeah.
That's had obviously his son and uncle would have been
Yeah.
a big influence in his career. Look at this kid, the way he plays.
Yeah.
Also, too,
I don't know.
they
They
were
were
talk-
bad coaches, but
They were saying that he's another person that's been let go from the
Broncos.
Brisbane area.
Yes, they did too.
And yeah,
Ipswich Jets.
Kalen Ponga, Sam Walker.
Kalaponga was North Queensland.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Queensland State.
And Nari
big state.
Sawala.
No Tawala.
Beautiful one day.
Kick out.
Yeah, the young bloke that went to the Warriors on the weekend, played
Yeah.
for the Warriors on the weekend.
Was that
Yeah.
the fullback?
Yeah,
Oh, righto.
And he's got
yeah.
his own son.
Good kid. Good.
He's already-
Yeah,
Bright,
that was his kid.
bright future, that kid.
Whose son was it? Sorry,
That was his son.
who
That young Warriors player that played.
was whose son?
That's his little boy.
Who's the dad?
He's the dad.
Who's your daddy?
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking
think-
about there, Dave.
okay,
Yeah, righto. We've established the kid that plays for the
First
Warriors.
time and he sticks me up.
No, I,
No,
meant,
the
I,
kid-
I missed
we-
it, but
no.
I think
Look,
I
let's-
think there must have been a little kid on the show, and he was saying that was.
No, I think
that
what
right?
we're saying is
No.
the kid that went to the Warriors, the fullback,
That
has
was
a
in his
father.
arms. That was his little boy.
Anyway,
Gotcha.
the producer's going to have fun watching this
Oh
bit.
dear, oh dear. They're forward pack. Let's have a go.
Sorry.
Isaac Liu in the front row with Lindsay Collins. Yeah, he's been going all right this
Well,
year,
Sam-
Lindsay Collins.
Did Sam Verrills play last
He
week?
played on the weekend,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so he's at hooker. Angus Crichton, Satili
Tupanua.
Tupanua.
Yeah.
Next one's huh?
It's for that one.
Victor Radley at lock. So he was lucky last week, mate, with that.
He shouldn't have got
See,
off that.
there's back to my whole argument.
Yeah,
again.
I know.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, anyway. Their interchange bench, Ben Marshke, Jared Waria-Hargraves, Nat Butcher, and Sioso Tokiyaho.
Hargraves.
And the reserves.
Who cares? They're not going to get a
That
start.
was it.
Yeah, they won't get a start.
Yeah.
That was the
Fletcher
watches.
Baker, Matt Ikavalu. He'd be one to chase. He's a gun.
Who?
Kavalu.
Yeah,
No, I
he's
don't rate him.
reserve.
Jason
Oh, no, he's a good player. Egan Butcher, Joseph Suwali. But who cares?
Yeah.
Ikavalu. Braden Musgrove's better than Ikavalu.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ikavalu, have you seen him catch a ball? Braden can.
Anyway, on to the team that matters.
Newcastle Knights.
The best.
Keelan Ponga.
I'm doing the announcement,
sorry.
mate. You can't just jump
You
in
had
with
one
your-
job to do, and it's just to be
You've done
quiet.
your segment. You've done your segment.
I just
This is
love
my
doing
segment.
it. I just love doing it.
We must apologise to Josh. He's been a little bit off out
he's
of colours
been
since something caught his eye at Penrith. But
Yeah. Nearly,
Ooh,
I
what
think it
could
nearly
that be?
caught both eyes, but anyway.
Yeah.
Stafford Tower on the wing, and Ari Tuala, Bradman Best in the centres. Bradman will have a big game this week.
Oh, yeah.
That's my call. Bradman's going to have a big game.
Is that your-
Something special from him?
I reckon
Is
he
that
scored a
your-
try too.
is that your bold prediction?
No, we haven't done bold yet.
We haven't got that far yet.
Start
Braden-
thinking, boys. Start
Braden
thinking.
Musgrove on the other wing. Kurt Mann and Blake Green in the halves. Forward pack picks itself again. David Clemmer, Jaden Brayley, Daniel Sayafiti, Tyson Frizzell, Mitch Barnett and Connor Watson at lock. The interchange bench, Jesse Sue, Jacob Sayafiti, Josh King, Brody James. But we'll take note, we'll just mention
Hopefully, Brady.
on the
Josh-
reserves bench, Lachlan Fitzgibbon's been named there, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him
But who's he take out?
coming to the side. I've got a feeling Josh King's going to be the man to
he
drop
will.
off. But
Well,
Unfortunately.
look, Tex Hoy's back on the.
unfortunately, I
reserves
don't.
bench as
I don't think Lockie Fitzgibbon gets a game.
I reckon he will. He'll come on for Josh King.
I don't know.
No, Josh King will play. He should have played last week.
Are we gonna have a little wager on this?
It's my bold prediction that Lockie Fitzgibbon will
Play
not
reserve.
play this.
Big Andy, what do you?
Will
reckon?
not play this weekend.
He's saying he will. He's saying, well, I reckon the
I
pair.
I reckon Fitzgibbon
I reckon,
will play.
I reckon Fitzgibbon will come into the side.
I reckon,
for Josh
the,
King.
I reckon the pair of them should have a wager between them.
I reckon.
Another turn.
I know he will.
Yeah, it could be.
What, you got a good source, have you?
Yeah.
Don't trust Barry Toohey.
I don't trust Barry Tui.
I do. I like Barry
Yeah,
Tui.
everyone
Good
too.
I trust Barry Tui.
Hang on,
Who's
okay, hang
your
on.
source?
I'm not telling you.
Tomato.
We never give our
All right,
sauces
all right.
away.
Are you prepared to have a little bet with Josh?
Yeah.
All right, Josh, you can put the bet on. What is it?
Come on.
No, I'm not a better man.
Come on.
I've seen, hang on. I'm not a betting man. I saw you on the weekend on the slappers at Panthers Leagues Club.
Yeah, but did you notice it? Come on, Smith, put
Come
some
on.
money in.
Put some
and I was
money.
like,
now.
I used to apply. No, my slap.
Hit me with your best shot. Come on.
Right, no, I'm not saying money. Like
no.
a little.
Well, I just think the
Righto.
side's okay,
Nah.
but that by not having Josh King in there,
Yeah, I feel for
by
Josh.
just not being in there, who's going to back up the forwards other than Jacob Safidi? They need
You got
a
Sue can play the front row.
No, I reckon Fitzgibbon.
well, based on what I said with Siasa Sue, swap him and Clemmer around. Put
So
Clemmer on
what's
the
your
bench.
Come on, what's the bet?
My bet is
I'm
that
not for anything. Like
my bet is that
Alright.
Lockie Fitzgibbon will not play.
he will.
If he doesn't play, you got to get a tattoo too.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be up for that.
Of Josh's choice.
No.
As long as it's Knights related.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself in that position, mate.
Oh, I'm up for it.
Yeah, he's going.
You want to get a tattoo too?
As long as it's got to be Knights related.
Yeah.
I ain't getting nothing.
Yeah, Knights related. All right, done. There's another one. Say his ink. It's coming your
He's going to
way.
be a busy man.
Yeah.
I'm going to find where Lockie lives.
I might give Lockie a ring later and say, hey, mate, you knew fall ill. No, that's...
Go to Ponga's house and get that gastro.
But honestly,
Hey,
if,
you let my men at Fitzgibbon alone.
if Josh King does come out, you got to feel for the ball player.
Yeah, I do.
He hasn't really put a foot wrong.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
No, I think he's been good.
and then last week to go all the way down to the mountain and strap up and Merring and not get a minute, I thought that was pretty.
I don't see that because he's done that with Brody as well.
Yeah, then
he's done 2 games with Brody. Now he's done a game with Josh. What you've got a fresh man there. Put him on.
I was surprised. Brady.
Zell didn't want to come off.
Yeah, I was surprised Brady didn't get more minutes on the weekend, especially that last
Oh, he went
in
on.
the second half. He
It
went
was
on. He got some
only a
minutes.
second he come off. And I'm like, oh, look, you said you
I thought he would have been a go-to bloke after his game the week before. I thought the weekend
to be honest, I
chasing
would
points. Throw
have
Brady
brought
out
him
there.
on, right, 10 minutes before half time and had him run at the tired defence.
Yeah.
And then probably had him come on, a little bit after the break again. But 10 minutes before half time, I would have brought him on and said, look, you run at these tired blokes. And you run at, even the likes of Luau by that time were getting a little bit tired and they needed a break.
Yeah, that's where
Run straight over top. Anyway, I suppose that's why we're not coached.
So it is that time of the for the crew review by Muse's Corner, and we'll start with the bold predictions.
Or the view, the crew's view.
Crew view.
Yes,
Yes, by Muse's Corner.
thank
I
you.
know one ball prediction.
Muso's
Well,
Corner.
At number 1.
Okay,
I think
your
we start up the other end.
Damo, bold prediction.
He's got his.
Lachlan Fitzgibbon to play.
That's not bold because we just spoke about that.
He's just burnt you.
It's got to be bulb. What's your bulb?
Lachlan Fitzgibbon the player.
Lockie Fitz to play. That's my bold prediction. He will play at McDonald Jones Stadium on Saturday
Hang
night.
on. He's just throwing it out to you. Do you accept this challenge?
What
What challenge?
Well, if he doesn't play, he gets a tattoo. So if he plays, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'll just say, well done, Damo.
No,
Good sauce.
No, I reckon he's got to play. Come next week in a chicken suit.
Yes.
Al McGuigan.
Well, you're
No.
supposed to be wearing a pink jumper tonight.
Oh, I
Exactly.
couldn't find one.
Well, I won't be able to find
You
a
have
suit.
to wear a suit.
There you go.
Chicken suit.
What's your bold
Or
prediction,
a chicken
Andy?
head.
I just like stirring that pot,
Yeah,
that's all.
we know.
No, I'll go last
Okay.
because I'm still thinking of one.
Righto, Smithers.
Okay. I'm going to go to third week in a row. Kurt Mann to have an exceptional game.
That's not bold because we expect that from Kurt.
Next week, floor boy Gary, can we push him back to the other end?
Yeah, I agree, yes.
Okay.
How many tries will he score to make it bold?
He'll get over the line and he'll slot a field goal.
Now that's bold. I'm going to go Bradman Best to score a try from a
Kurt Mann pass.
from a kick from Mitch Barnett.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is.
That's
So-
not bold. That's just stupid.
You watch it happen. You watch it. You watch it on Saturday night.
Okay. If Kurt,
Mitch Barnett will kick into the.
if he scores off Mitch Barnett kick, I'll wear a tutu on the next show.
See, this is what it's about. It's about being bold, but not.
Mitch, I'm going to give you a call shortly after the show. We do line this up.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just a bit worried that you want to
I
see me in a
think
tutu.
No, I've got some tutus at home. I'll bring one in
I
next
bet
week.
you do.
Ooh, that's a
What's yours, Andy?
My prediction is the Knights are going to win by 13 plus.
Ooh.
So that's where my prediction of Kurt Mann's field goal comes in. 13. We could be onto something.
Now, Damo, you've got to get a better bold prediction.
No,
than-
I'm sticking with that one.
I reckon that's
Fitzy.
a fair one.
My man Lockie Fitz.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he's
I
put the
don't mind
challenge up to you, and
I
I
don't
think
mind
you've backed
So-
it.
so-
I think, yeah.
I think we'll
So
give-
I do agree.
with Lockie
Smita.
being, you're saying Lockie's in
I reckon
to be
he'd in.
bold. Does he play? Does he play the full 80?
Yeah,
or
he
does
plays the full 80. I reckon he's
Ooh, full
fit
So
80.
already.
he's
Yeah,
starting.
Yep.
Who does he replace?
Josh King.
He's on the interchange bench.
No, I reckon he replaces Mitch Barnett.
I don't reckon he plays the 80.
Oh,
see,
right,
see
right.
now we're getting a bit bold.
Match fitness.
No.
If you was
Right,
going to
place.
if he was going to replace anybody on, it would be Connor Watson, I reckon. If he was going to play the full 80, Connor back to the bench,
Yeah.
and Josh King miss out.
And Barnett to
Barnett
lock.
to lock. No, I don't think that'll
If
happen.
Lockie goes on, Josh has got to shout him a burger at Burger Urge.
Ooh,
Yeah, right,
comments from the super
Because
coach.
I don't think that would ever happen. Him shouting, they call him whispers. He never shouts. So, yeah, you take that challenge?
Yeah, challenge.
Done.
Alright,
There we go.
Yeah. All right, you're on.
So,
Because that's
alright,
the only burger. That's the only burger place to go to is Burger Earth. So
yeah, you're talking. I think,
Burger
you're
Urge is number
right
one
anyway. I
customer.
think you say he's getting another customer, but
Well, that's fine. I'm up
you
for
never
it.
know.
I reckon you'd give Macca's a good nudge.
no, I don't like Macca's to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
Are they your
mass-
sponsor?
I'm a massive Red Rooster fan, but
I bet you are.
or
What
Henny
about-
Penny. Henny
Yeah.
Penny's me go-to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
righto. Hungry Jacks.
Can't say
Nah, don't like Hungry Jacks because
Hungry-
what about
they stopped the
KFC?
24-hour Hungry Jacks near my place and it's never been the same.
Yeah, righto. What about KFC?
Like it.
What do you get from KFC? What's your go-to?
3-piece feed.
What about Subway? 6-inch or foot long?
Why are we talking about food? It's making me hungry. We're going to go, boys. Have a good night.
Anyway, guys, yeah, that's us for another night. And we'll be back next week and see you at the game, hopefully.
Yeah.
Come up and say
You
g'day.
won't see me.
I'll be there with my flag.
7:30 Saturday night.
Yep, don't
Saturday
forget.
night, hopefully we get up.
Don't forget the entries to the kids zone to win the voucher. Take
Yeah.
pictures of your kids there and send them in. And jump on board for the other stuff, for the tattoo voucher and the chocolate wheel for the meat pack. If you don't, these pair are already going to take it. So, yeah, it's good meat because, yeah, our own Kurt Mann's got a meat pack as well, so must be good. So, yeah, that's us for another night, and we'll see you at the game, and go Knights, eh?
Go the
Up
Knights.
there,
Go
night.
Knights.
Once a night, always a bloody night. Good night. Guys, you need to get up again and start the show.
Righto, let's start again.
Ready?
Righto.
See that?
Ready?
See what it does? Hey, 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 hey.
Brendan, can
See?
you just flop something at him or something?
That's us talking.
Just shucks up, Eddie.
Yeah, righto.
Ready?
Let's go.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, people, listen now. 'Cause I don't think we need a reason.